I didn't do this stuff. I'm fighting for my life.
Whoa.
Y'all killing me with this.
Hey, man. What's good, everybody? What's good, TWill squad? I'm TWill, and you're watching the TWill show, where we keep it 100% real every day and all day. And today, man, we back with another reaction, man. R. Kelly broke down during the interview, man. I'm gonna say something. Look, as a man, you shouldn't fold because people gonna say bad stuff about you, and when you fold, people think you lying because you getting emotional and all of that. We have an emotional breakdown. People like, it shouldn't be nothing to worry about if you're not guilty. But then on the other part, I'm thinking open-minded, so I'm gonna think from both point of views. When people saying all of these lies and stuff about he done all this stuff with these girls and he done had all this stuff happen, they still bashing him and everything. He about to get sent to jail for a long time. Wouldn't you be mad too? You know what I'm saying? He crying because people keep messing with him. Like, you playing with this man's life. So I mean, that's understandable. Like, but if you didn't do nothing wrong, you gotta just be humble, even though they're gonna say something regardless. So you really gotta be careful, man. But look, like I said, I'm open-minded. I don't know what he done with these. I don't know if it's true about what he done with these girls, but I'm about to get my opinion more in the reaction. But before we get into this, man, if you're new, click that red subscribe button right now and turn on your post notifications. Welcome to the TWill squad. With all that being said, man, let's hop into this reaction.
Lies. I've been hearing things and and seeing things on the blogs, and I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house, trying to rescue.
So it's really, he got to explain. She asking about what they said. Interviewers be asking simple questions and obvious questions. He telling her what they said about him when she already know. Interviewers do that, but she could have just cut to the chase. She seemed like she gonna be one of them interviewers that just bash him. And one of them interviewers that try to get to you. But let's see.
Someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house, handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem, a coat. I don't even really know what a coat is, but I know I don't have one,
Have you done...
Okay, see, this right here, you say, I don't really know what a cult is, but I know I don't have one. See, you kind of make yourself skeptical, R. Kelly, because, like, if you don't know what a cult is, but when you on a bigger level, bro, when people talk about all this Illuminati stuff, when the people that ain't bigger on a bigger level as you probably, and they still know what Illuminati mean, and the cult where you sex trafficking, taking babies, killing them, eating their blood, ritual for fame and all of that. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure you know what it is. You're on a bigger level, so people probably said you was an Illuminati. Like, come on now. I'm just assuming it makes sense. Like, you know what a cult is if people say you in it. You could have just said like, but I'm not in a cult. You ain't even have to add that I don't know what it is because you sugarcoating it.
Anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize in those relationships. At the time I was in the...
Okay, see, she asks, have you done anything wrong? You talk about the women, have you done anything wrong with women? And he explained that, yes, I did. But, in those relationships, he explained in that because he already beaten her to the point because she gonna ask, like, how? What did you do wrong? Obvious questions. He been through probably many interviews before, so he know how to handle it.
Relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people.
It's easy to break laws with women,
members, so... Your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abuse them. Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
See, she could be asking this in the question way, so you saying everybody not telling the truth? The tone is her tone seemed like she really serious as a personal question as it. So you saying everybody in interviewers make up their own the way they write stuff too most of the time in the way they want to do it. So you saying everybody is wrong? Like all these people I heard, that all these people say you're wrong is like a coincidence. But I mean, look, if you don't really know the truth or got proof, then really this is me. I can't speak on it. You got to mind your business until you get proof. You can put your opinion on it, but you can't just say this is true because all these people said that. Because people can lie. It's true that all of these females and all this can come together and lie. Well, let's go.
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good.
Of course, because you big.
They was describing
people hate
Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil. And by no means am I.
See, right now he defended himself, which he really, I mean, kind of skeptical again, because you victimizing yourself. Kind of like, I'm not devil, I'm not Lucifer. All you just say like, I didn't do it, they lying. You know, keep going on from there. He explaining himself and explain to them, which you don't have to explain nothing if there ain't no lie or not. You know what I'm saying? The dark is gonna come to the light. The light gonna stay in the light.
Awesome.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife. Kitty Jones. Lisa Van Allen. Lisette Martinez. Jerronda.
Hold on. Did she start out by saying ex-wife? Did she name all the people that he has dealing with? Now, I'm going to say this from this point of view. You know, like his ex-wife, people can become bitter. Even when you on a big level and all of that, people gonna lie, you know. It's probably true because if they know him, they can say some true stuff about him, but you expect people to be bashing him on all of this, you know, if they had dealings with them. People just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's something normal. But I mean...
Faith Rogers, Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you...
Okay, so she one of the bougie interviews. She really seemed delusional to me. She not open-minded. Why would these people say all the things to you? That you controlling, you know, the women? Okay, now, with him being territorial with women, controlling whatever, manipulating, it's normal people like that, niggas that's doing that and have that type of problem. You know, everybody got problems that's manipulating. What they got to do with all the sex, you know, and... you know, just making them do what you want, the sex, and just the nasty, gruesome things that they saying he's doing. Because other people, if that's the case, then is everybody doing that? That's controlling women and all of that? No. So, I mean, she going based off of that. That's really a whole completely different thing to the specific point that we talk about. She's cutting around the bush.
Women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women tell these different stories?
Where they can dress, when they can sleep. He out controlling them. That kind of sound unreal. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it could be true. She's saying, why all these girls? Because all these girls can come together. They can all come together because he's big. If they hate him because he's R. Kelly, they can all come together like, hey, let's do this to this man. Now, like I said, I'm open-minded for the other point of view. Like, yeah, why is all these girls saying this? Because, like, you know, it can't just, is it just a coincidence? They can say, like, you probably did do this to the girl. You know what I'm saying? They all saying it. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
About you, if they were not true. And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
They don't know.
Right. Until you...
She said, hold on. She said, and they don't know each other. They don't have to know each other. They know R. Kelly. They don't know each other. But they all probably heard the story of him. I'm pretty sure they heard that R. Kelly, by one of the girls heard that the other one of the girls, because we heard it, that he done something. So they all came out and spoke. So they don't have to know each other, but they're going to know the other girl came out and say something if they hate him. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. So it's possible.
You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that.
Well, he's true. He about to say that then people will believe because I'm big is true. You know, if he big, people can say something that everybody believe it because he's big, you know, have some great music. People can also do that. Well, what he's saying here, he don't have to say all of that because people do it with regular people too. You know what I'm saying? If somebody ain't got their stuff together, and somebody hating on another person because they losing, the other person winning, it could just be a regular person that's not famous and they could still make a lie and people gonna believe it. That's just how some people is. Like I'm saying, some people delusional, not open-minded. They don't want the proof. You know what I'm saying? When you get the proof, you be like, okay, it's true. Like I said, I'm not like that. I need the proof. Because people be lying. Because you probably had somebody lie on you before.
If you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
He is right. The power of social media is crazy, man. People believe anything. Stupid.
2008, R. Kelly was found not guilty on 14 counts of child pornography.
Dang, he was found not guilty on 14 accounts of pornography. That's a lot of accounts. So y'all, the people gonna probably go back on that and be like, oh, but you had this, this trial where this happened, but he's not guilty. Oh well, I mean, even though you go back and say that, but he's not guilty on 14 accounts. That's hard to not be guilty from. You know what I'm saying? If they don't catch nothing, it's possible. It's possible that they can't catch him too, but still, he's not guilty. So that's really irrelevant. Man, let's skip to where he break down, man. I want to see.
How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say
that's
you were
stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. And hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement. And
oh dang, R. Kelly is kind of skeptical again because you saying like you explaining extra stuff that you didn't do. It's kind of dramatic and exaggerated. I'm holding girls up in my basement, all of that, or something like not letting them eat and something like you going dramatic with it. You don't have to explain yourself. That's what she wants you to do. She wants you to go off and all of that and be the victim and make you seem like you lying.
And don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
See, he's saying extra.
Y'all quit playing.
Like it's not made up.
Playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not.
Quit playing.
I'm fighting for my life.
Whoa.
Y'all killing me with this.
Dang, man.
I got 30 years.
See, man, out of nowhere, you see how you see when somebody fed up. Something like, I'm speaking from this point of view. When they fed up, they're telling all of these lies. He's just tired of everybody and these lies and all these females, lying on him. Everybody bashing him on the internet. So he broke down crying because he finna get some jail time if he is convicted of that and if he loses the case. You know what I'm saying? So he cried and that's what they want him to do. They want him to break down. They want him to look bad because, he's big. That's just why people want, that's how people in the world is. They want them to look bad, the internet. That's because they think it's, it's true. But then on another part, bro, you a man, you know what I'm saying? You can't fold, man. That's what they want you to do. If it ain't true, it ain't true. Even though you about to go to jail, come on. Like when you're a man, you gotta stand on all 10, man. Because if it ain't real, you gotta stay humble. Be humble and stuff just run smooth because it's gonna happen. Regardless of what's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So you just gotta stay calm. If you ain't do it as a man, just sit there and be like, look, I ain't do all of this. He broke down right here and it's really making him look bad. Emotional breakdown.
Robert.
Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship.
Yeah, right now, you talking to the interviewers too, but he talking to the whole world. This ain't about music. Y'all playing with his life. For real, this ain't just about music too. You playing with his life.
With my kids, and I can't do it.
Trying to have a relationship with his kids, and he can't do it because of y'all playing.
At this point, we briefly...
Okay, see, that kind of sound real too. Why he breaking down like he can't even have a good relationship with his kids. Man, I heard that his baby mama tried to charge him $6,000 when this happened. When he broke down all this stuff and this trial going on. I'd be mad too. Now the baby mama doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? You see how people can... Man, it's just crazy. But you gotta stay calm.
Pause the interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down.
I hope this
His kids don't want to see him like this either, probably.
That doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women?
Dang. I like the crew. They patting them down with everything. Trying to take off. We done already seen them cry. Just gonna let it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to pat it up and get them back together. Just like this boxing match. And, he just took some punches or something. Like...
Their mothers and fathers told me we're going to...
They make it look staged, too.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
It's real girls out there missing. It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really...
Okay, now you talking about other situations where it's worse, but you know what I'm saying? To see, that's another thing where it's skeptical because you talking about there's real girls being chained, held and all of that. It is, but we talking about your situation, so... The other stuff that happened, anything that's happened more horrible that could be the same situation has nothing to do with yours. So you making yourself look like a victim also. See what I'm saying? Hope y'all get it.
have chains on their wrists and they can't get out. And they're ending up buried in debt.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I came here for them to hear me talk.
But
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart. Because my heart is so big. People betray me and I keep forgiving them.
You sound like
Hold on, my bad, y'all.
you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly, you do. When I listen to you.
She ain't lying, you know what I'm saying? Because he's I have a big heart. People trying to betray me and play me, and I keep forgiving them. Man, you are playing the victim right now. You are playing the victim. You know, you sound like you convicted of it because you break it down like, man, why they doing this to me? You know how people play victim and all of that, man. You know, he supposed to be like, look, I didn't do it. I don't know why people playing with me. It ain't true. That's how you should keep your composure the whole time. Because people want to see you play victim. You know, it probably make it seem like you did it. They want you to do that. And as a man, you don't need to be playing victim, bro. That's some female tendencies type of ways. You just supposed to be like, look, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And keep it like that. But you know, a lot of people not built like that.
You're playing the victim.
I'm just telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional,
Robert,
and you see her, she wants him to be like this. She not cheering him up or nothing. You're playing the victim card. Yeah, he is. You're right about that. But you need to calm him down too. She trying to make him more mad and all of that. She one of them type of people. I'm not digging that at all. I know she's doing her job too, but like it's some certain things that you shouldn't. I don't like certain interviewers, man.
No.
Because this is the first time I was able to say something. I've said nothing.
Well, we're also hearing from the family of a woman who lives with R. Kelly. Well, joining me now is Renee Graham. She's an associate editor and columnist at the Boston Globe. Renee, I know you've been following R. Kelly's story very closely. I'm so grateful you could join us today. From Gayle King's interview, what really stood out to you, Renee?
You know, what was shocking to me about the interview was I think that R. Kelly and his people perhaps thought this would be able to paint him as a more sympathetic figure.
Yeah.
And if that was the goal, I think it failed miserably. It came off looking like the latest chapter of Trapped in the Closet. You know, he was unhinged, he was over.
It did. You know, Trapped in the Closet, when he made that song, he kind of did sound like that. You know what I'm saying? When you make music that's kind of just like your case with, like, let's say you make some music. You know how rappers make some music about shooting somebody or murder, and then somebody supposedly, you know, they supposedly get a case of murdering somebody and they got to go to court. The police going to use that in that court. Oh, but you made a song like this, even if it was a song. But like I said, that Trapped in the Closet do kind of sound like this.
Wrought. He was evasive. So I you know, that's what really came off to me. It came off as someone who was trying to manipulate the audience. The way he allegedly has manipulated these women.
You know, it was remarkable. So many people are commenting about Gayle.
So they're saying he sounded like a manipulator about, oh, I didn't do this, and playing the victim.
At no point did she feel that R. Kelly was going to threaten or harm her. But a tweet that you mentioned this morning kind of caught our attention. And you say, now we see exactly how R. Kelly behaves when challenged by a woman. That was your tweet.
Dang, see, they got him like that too. People can do that. They got under his skin. They tested him. Okay, she's smart. She's that type of person. You know, so maybe she's being smart too. And the way she acted, I ain't, you know, think that was right. But she was testing him to see how he acts towards a woman. And you see the way he was playing victim and, you know, going off and playing victim. Like, man, I didn't do it. You know, his behavior. Man, it's a lot of people that can do that to you and make you act that way. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't true. But like I said, you see why this proved that why you should keep your composure? Because people still gonna say, oh, you did it then. Because you folded and you went off. You were so defensive. You can't win for losing. That's why you just got to be calm. Be like, hey, I didn't do it. Stand on all 10. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, bro. But, man, look, that's enough. That just explain everything. The woman in the interview, now I see what she's doing because she's smart by doing that. But then again, it's still messed up for her to do that. But, hey, she got the reaction that she wanted out of him. By the way, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to keep your character. You got to stay in the right character because people going to try you and test you to see what you going to do. That's just how people is. So, man, you got to stay calm, man. This was a good reaction, man. Let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section, man. I just think it's crazy because that was smart. Because the way that lady explained it, she wasn't even interviewing, but she know that the lady was trying to get him to show himself on the camera. Like an investigation. It's supposed to be an interview, but it's kind of like an investigation, man. Like I said, let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. All R. Kelly can do is pray. He done already showed himself, by crying all of that. He can get it back up and just stay calm. People gonna lie regardless. But you just, man, gotta calm down. Like I said, I'm the type of person, look, hey, you say something about me, you gotta show proof, whatever evidence. I know what I did. If it ain't true, I know it ain't true. So I ain't gonna allow people to, trick me out of my position, man. But look, if y'all new, like I said, subscribe right now and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any video I drop. Like I said, and welcome to the TWill Squad. With all that being said, man, it's TWill. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.